tranny, Shaggy. You should have listened. It's tough. You know the name of the game, Shaggy. You guys wanted me gone, but I think Jim made a good point. I think Jim's obsession and Jim's lying made me want to come back. I think Shaggy's gay, tranny, humping, pedophile tendencies made me want to come back. I think the Pulse Show's back, baby. I think we're doing another show. I think this weekend we're going to be firing it up, all cylinders. We're talking DMs. We're talking Adam Edge's fiance. We're talking baby pictures. We're talking Shaggy's dad's photo, his fucking sister. We're talking interviews with trannies that were fucking Adam over in West London. That name is Elaine Miller. We're talking fucking content. The keynote's back. You can't stop it, boys. You can't stop the heat. I ain't going nowhere, boys. You can't kill me. I'm undead. I'll just resurrect myself. You can't embarrass me. I got nothing left to lose, baby. You took it all. What else? We're just gonna talk shit. What are you gonna do? You gonna call the cops? Oh, well. I'm on the road. It don't matter no more. I'm locked and loaded, cash ready. We're gonna go to Canada. We gotta deal with a tranny. We gotta deal with a fucking other guy named Roxo. We gotta deal with PPP and the Keto fucking casino. We're taking them all out, one by one. We're gonna end up in Florida. We're gonna visit Joshua Connor Moon's mom. It's a road trip. It's a road trip. Woo! Shaggy! Probably wondering to yourself in the chat.
It was 2 months before Christmas.
Hold on, we got a sorry ass ad, killing the mood. Probably wondering, Brian, you are the most hated man on the internet. You make Ralph look like a child. Compared to you, you've got everyone A-logging you. They're taking everything from you. What keeps you going? What motivates you? Hatred and pettiness. Just like the sector. Hatred and pettiness. We're gonna be petty. You know, someone used to tell me no half measures. I don't even see a fucking line. I think we're just gonna dox everybody. I think we're just gonna go out and drop everything. I think I don't care. I think it don't matter no more. I think when you fuck with a guy and take everything from him, what's he got to lose? So yeah, Adam, we're gonna show you in Persip's DMs where you guys were sexting each other. Yeah, Adam, we're going to talk about your ex-fiance that you knocked up and you regretted. Yeah, Adam, we're going to talk about what happened with the boxing event and you and Elaine Miller when you cheated on your girl the first time. We're going to talk about all of it. We're going to talk about Mormon Shaggy being a fucking pedophile, hitting on trannies. We're going to talk about everything. You know what's funny? What's funny, and this is for you, Persip. This is what's funny. You'll go out on air while I'm asleep, 2 in the fucking morning, because you don't sleep, because you got nothing better to do. You got nobody else in your family on fucking Christmas. Do it. And you go out of your way to say you still got love for me, that you feel guilty for what y'all did. But then you said I deserve it. You don't express why I deserve it. You just say I broke a cardinal sin. What sin was that, person? Was it when you guys brought on swatters and people who sent child porn to me and shit, and then you thought it'd be funny to do something like that? To teach me a lesson, because you all said, you're putting a target on my back, Zoom's gonna dox us. So then you do that, and what did I do? I said, what, Adam's a drug addict who's not allowed around his clean? He don't want to be clean, he don't give a fuck, he thinks he's Ralph Jr.? So that's my cardinal sin. Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you, Persip. How about that, Mr. New Yorker? You can suck my dick. That's what I think, Persip. You can suck my fucking dick. If you felt sorry, you just come tell me. This motherfucker and I have DMs back and forth, arguing on the ethics of trying to ruin my life, talking shit on the internet about really fucked up people. Okay? When you guys did what you did, when Adam Edge did what you did, All you did was protect pedophiles. All you did was protect swatters. All you did was avow people who do shit like that. When you do shit like that, person, it speaks to your character. That's what it is. When you had Ace Solari arguing me about the ethics of toxin swatters on your guys' behalf, that was pretty fucking pathetic. Let's be real. And then you all want to talk about you have love for me, that you feel guilty. I don't. You can take your guilt to the fucking bank. To the bank. If you want to make amends, you do it the right way. You come out and you fucking say, hey, we worked with this tranny, we did a bunch of gay ops, we lied about this person, we never did this. I mean, you yourself, person, were caught by Dymo in a chat talking about how you made it all up. How you knew that I never cheated on my wife and you knew none of this was real, but you thought I deserved this because this is what I get. Because I talk bad about Mr. Adam Edge, Mr. Earwoodson, Mr. Faggotwoodson. The same fucking guy who is a fucking mess in his real life. He's an alcoholic, a drug addict. He's a bouncer at a fucking club, or a promoter. He's not even a bouncer. He's a promoter at a club. He doesn't work barely at all. He's got a drug problem. He's got a cocaine problem. He can't hold down a fucking job. That Adam Edge, that one. That's the guy we're going to side with? Okay. Well, that's fine. The Paul show's coming back. We're going to be covering some shit. I don't understand why y'all just can't let it go. Y'all just can't move on. But don't worry, I'm on the road this time. It's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be stopping state to state, covering different content as we make our way to the season finale and we wrap this shit up with a bow. That's what I think. That's what we should do. I think the chat, press 1 in the chat if you want me to show up to Shaggy's house. Chat, because I think that's what we're doing here, chat. All right, yep, there you see it. That's it. So, you might be wondering, Brian, what are you talking about? What do you mean Persip's come out and talked about the Brian Dunn question? Well, let's go listen to it. Let's go listen to it. There we go. Late night Scuffed Express update. All right, let's skip over his gay, like, soothing music of him in a fucking... He's got this music chat and make you calm in the chat like you're going to have a good, enjoying time, right? Like, it's all soothing and stuff like that. He wants you to be woosawed so you can relax and enjoy your blood sports, right? Like a massage parlor, except it's just fucking crazy psychopaths screaming in your ear, right? It's kind of funny, but hey, you know, each their own. I'm not reading chat, really. I can barely see it with these shades on. But we're going to skip. Listen to this music. Listen, it's so calming, isn't it? It's calming me down. It's bringing me down. I'm contemplating turning this car around. But it ain't going to happen. But I am contemplating it. It makes me think about it. It goes, what if I did go back? What if I do go home? What if I just turn it around? What if, chat? What if I just cut content? That's what we care about, right? We don't care about the health and safety of other people. We like content. But for this one moment, what if we just turned it around? What if we went back? What if we all hugged it out? What if Percy Cassidy really DM'd me and said, hey, I'm sorry for targeting your wife and your kids and lying about you and telling people to harass them? What if? What if? Makes you think, don't it? What if? What if Chinatown still existed? What if Shamu wasn't a piece of shit? What if Shaylin and RZA got married? What if Pac-Man and Queen of Spades got married? What if Zoom didn't pretend that he had a girlfriend playing Valorant on the internet? What if Roxo never had DMs leaked from Destiny 2 servers where he's grooming 13-year-olds? These are questions. Oh, no! He fucked it all up. These are just questions we have. My questions, they make you think. This music, it makes you wonder.
Where's it going?
Makes you wonder. What are we doing here, Percy? Oh. Soothing music again.
Getting everything set up here.
You're not even ready, Chad. He's not even ready.
And
We're fucking it all up. We're starting it strong. Starting it strong with this gay faggot. Look at this. Is so nice music, isn't it? I feel like
this was the first thing I got.
He put space in. It's like, yeah, I was about to say, I feel like I'm in the ocean. I'm underwater. I'm taking it in.
New Age here or something like.
New Age here? What is this person? See, it makes you think. It just makes you think about all these things.
This person announcing his retirement.
Oh.
Ralph's Janny.
Well, is he?
No.
Of course not. You will, let's stop right there. We can't even make it past the first sentence for Percy Cassidy. Is Percy Cassidy announcing his retirement for being Gator Jr. of the kill stream? Absolutely not. I understand that Ralph is using him as a dummy bag for Dingo and other people to hop in and just bully Percy for being a gay retard. And I know he understands that, but it's the best he's going to get. It's the best he's going to get. I mean, we're going to cover Adam's last stream, by the way, where he openly is wasted, yelling about Worski replacing him and how he openly says it's a spite stream to PPP for not picking him to be the co-host. He lets it slip out the bag that his whole issue with the Keno Casino isn't all the problems that the Keno Casino causes, or that Ashton is a fat piece of shit hypocrite like Worski, and Worski's this evil, maniacal man. We've already talked about this. We don't need to go into him being a gay, furry pedophile, allegedly. But it's about him not being able to be a part of the Keno Casino. That Adam was pushed out of the Keno Casino. It's a spite stream. We're going to play that next. But for right now, Percy, it's the best it's going to get. Ralph's co-host. And Ralph, I guarantee you, as much as you think your relationship with Ralph is good, just wait. Just wait.
No, things are very good with me and Ralph.
I'm sure.
All right, might as well start.
Yeah, we'll start, Percy.
Welcome
How many viewers we got?
A little news update in the sector.
News update in the sector. There we go. Hold on. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. News alert in the sector. It's still shit. What's the news alert about? Personally, you're going to cover Impreza's channel? It's like 10 viewers. What? We're going to cover randoms on Discord? Is that where we're at now? We're scraping the bottom of the barrel? You have all this shit going on. You can talk about Josh's war with these ISPs. You can talk about Ricada. You can skip over the Keno Casino because you won't let them go. Just as much as they're obsessed with Ralph, you guys are obsessed with the Keno Casino. You can talk about almost anything. There's so much Destiny. Hunter Avalon openly admitting that he apologizes to the guy who shot a shotgun through his door and was going to kill him. You can talk about all these weird things that are so silly. Talk about Trump and the Colorado Supreme Court if you wanted to. But no, we need to talk about the Council of Evil and Mormon Shaggy and the bottom of the barrel. Things that are already dead, gay, homosexual, and want to fuck children. That's what we're talking about. Welcome to the sector, chat.
I do feel a little guilty what I did to Brian. I'm going to touch on that as our first topic of conversation.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Persip. Yeah, you feel guilty, bitch.
Even though Brian, deserved it.
Oh, I did? I deserve my wife and kids plastered all over a drunk, alcoholic, drug addict's fucking stream, yelling about how everybody should contact her and tell her I cheat on my wife with bullshit lies that you admit that are lies that you made up, that Dymo found you typing out in an archive stream that you were watching where you were bragging about being the kill stream co-host, you fucking pathetic loser. I deserve it. Okay, Persip. All right. Let's talk about Percy Cassidy's lore. I think we should get into it so you guys understand the relationship between me and Percy. Percy Cassidy was a fucking Kiwi farmer that decided to write up my Kiwi farm thread with a guy named Wamba.Forgotten and about a handful of other people. When we first met, surprisingly shocking, I know, I didn't fucking like the guy. I think there was a very obvious reason I'm not going to like the guy. He embellished a lot of shit. He told a lot of bullshit, and to his credit, he tried to tell Juan and them to stop making shit up in my thread. Of course, that wasn't going to happen, but he tried, okay? After meeting this dickhead, and us butting heads multiple times, we came to an agreement of sorts of understanding one another based off of Ethan Ralph and specifically the Vickers, okay? And after that, we kind of found a way to mesh through bullshit. And I can get along with most people, even if you fuck me over to a degree. I can get along with most people. But overall, I forgave this guy, and he apologized thoroughly. Now, COVID hits, and this guy was in med school in New York City, doing what he needed to do. And this fucking guy does what I would say is a pretty reasonable thing at the time. He decides to not take the COVID shot in New York City, which gets him kicked out of med school, which gets him kicked out of his program, which is a pretty big deal if you're going to be a doctor. I think you giving up your career and all that med time would actually do those things. I mean, it's kind of fucked, and I still feel bad for him on that he had to make that decision. I even told him to move out of states. Many people did, but he wasn't going to do that. So he decided to start a business. I'm not going to get into the business, but he starts a business, and it seemed to work out for him well. But in the process of all this, in this transition, PPP decided to continuously fuck over what we would refer to as the writer's room, either withholding money, making fucking conniptions about things, and demanding more work from a guy who's concerned about being homeless. This was one of the contingencies that led me to go, hey, Ashton, you're a fat fucking loser faggot, and you should probably stop being a piece of shit. Because I defended the guy. Because he actually, reasonably at the time, seemed and acted like a decent fucking person for the years that I had interacted with the guy. Even though he wrote my thread, I had forgiven this piece of shit to help him help himself. So when he was in his lowest point, just like Ashton, just like PPP, when he was in that fucking cabin, I had offered to help him and PPP during COVID and their situations equally. I had forego money that I was supposed to earn. And he knows this is fucking true. So don't you lie, Percy Cassidy. I had foregone money that I earned from PPP show to give it to Percy so he could pay his rent, so he could get groceries, so he could get off the ground because his life had basically collapsed and he needed a restart. I did that for a piece of shit that never ever fucking deserved it. I did that. And what I got for it was this fucking grifting piece of shit trying to become an E-celeb. And I told him in the beginning that every E-celeb trying to become an E-celeb, there's a fucking line. And if you get wrapped up in the ego, if you get wrapped up in the bullshit, that you will fuck over everyone to get to the top, and you will never know what the bottom looks like. And sure as shit, sure as fucking daisies, this fucking guy takes it, goes straight to the head, full ego, straight to the fucking moon, the whole 9 yards, all up in his head. Me and Squire are asking each other, what is wrong with this fucking guy? As he's eating the shit up. Then he becomes Ralph's co-host, and he does a fucking stream where he's crying about it, like Matt Jarbo did with a fucking play button. And me and Squire are kind of like, hey, you know, it's just Ralph. You're just a co-host of the kill stream. Calm down. It's not the big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. But this fucking guy let it go to his head. He believed that attaching himself to Adam and the kill stream solidified him into growing in viewership. And that was it. That was it. A complete fucking grift. No better than fucking Warski, no better than PPP, no better than COG. The same fucking behaviors. Nothing changed from that perspective. Even when they took it to the fucking place that they did. After everything I've done for Adam, after everything I've done for Persip and for Ashton, those guys, even when they did that, the fucking guy has the balls to come on a stream and talk about me. The first thing he says is he's super guilty because what he knows he did was a wrong. What he knows he did was lies. And what he knows he did was a gay fucking op with a fucking tranny and a bunch of other dumb shit to help himself get out of a situation because you thought, Persip, you were going to be doxxed by Zoom. That's what you fucking said. That's why you said you had a target on your back. That's why you all did it. You thought that Zoom was going to get you, the boogeyman from Path Network, because you're fucking pussies. You're fucking pussies. You got no fucking balls. You'll attach yourself to anything to survive, like a fucking leech. That's what you are. And you're going to sit here and tell me that you feel guilty, but I deserved it? For what? For what? Fuck you. I should have let you be homeless in New York when you fucking needed that money. That's what I should have done, you piece of shit. I'll remember that, Persip. You best believe I'll remember that, motherfucker. Fucking cunt. Don't ever help people out like that, bros. If you can learn a lesson from that, because I'm a retard, don't ever help people like that, ever, because they don't deserve your fucking help. Let them suffer. Let them sit in the cold like PPP in the cabin, and maybe then they'll figure it out. Maybe then they'll figure it the fuck out.
You know, he broke some cardinal rules.
What?
I can't say what those are.
Of course you can't, because it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I was a ride or die, motherfucker. That's how I am with my friends. I'm ride or die. And you aren't. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. That's what you are. That's what you are, bitch. I didn't break no cardinal rules. You know what I said? I said the same shit as soon as you guys did what you did. The first fucking stream. The first one. The first one. Where you were in the voice call when they fucking swatted me with Squire. When you got to hear the police officers at my door. You know it's real. And the first fucking stream, you guys fired the shots. And all I did was put out a tweet, a 6-minute long recording, where I said that I hope Adam gets sober. Because I still had love for the guy, even though he did me wrong. But he's out of control. He's an alcoholic. He's a fucking drug addict. And he's not allowed around his fucking kids. And he knows it, and you know it. And your argument is it's none of our business. And that's the cardinal sin that I broke. Even though you all took the first shot. Even though y'all did the first fucking thing to me. You made it personal. You did. So feel guilty, bitch. Fuck you. Fucking cunt. How dare you? Cardinal sin. Go suck a dick. Fucking otter boy.
I'd break cardinal rules if I said what they were, but they were. Brian needs to learn his place a little bit.
Bitch, come teach me my place. Hey, you want to tell Shaggy to come roll up? Come teach me my place. You know my address. Pull up, Persip. Come teach me my place. Put me in my place, bitch. I would love to see you put me in my place, Persip. I don't think you fucking could. I don't think you fucking could. Pull up. Pull up and put me in my place, bitch. I fucking dare you. I wish you would, bitch. You know where I live. Pull the fuck up. Pussy. You're gonna talk about put me in my place. Fuck you, bitch. I have no cages. Fuck you think you're talking to? I made Gamergate, motherfucker. I made you. I'll unmake you, Persip. Don't fuck with me. Pull up, bitch. You all tough.
Talk shit, he's gonna get hit.
Y'all come hit me, bitch.
This is what happens
I want
out
it.
there, boys and girls.
Yeah, it happens. Come hit me, bitch.
By that.
Come hit me, pussy. Okay. I got you, Persip. I got you.
I hope you're not upset by that reality.
Oh, no, I'm sad. I'm cool as a cucumber, pussy.
Go.
Bring it.
Let's start it off here.
Bitch.
Brian.
Yeah. What's up,
First
Persip?
topic of conversation.
Yeah, what's the topic,
We have Jim
Persip? Fuck Jim.
Jim has been obsessively following everything that Brian does.
Yes, he's always done that.
Here.
He lies about me all the time. Wow, I'm shocked.
Jim does a horrible stream that I will not even bother to replay.
Based.
And half of it is about Brian.
Very based.
And how much his Halloween decoration set up Brian, which
That's
isn't
not
true.
true.
I mean,
Exactly.
Brian just threatens to kill everybody he doesn't like. That's
true. I do. Don't fuck with me. I'll kill you.
From Brian.
It's true. It's true, chat.
Look at Jim. Look at this.
You can't see it,
This is
chat.
all
I'm
about-
gonna describe it. Jim, for months, the majority, I would say at least 80% of his tweets, or whatever, on posts, the pedophile Twitter place, the one where the graph guy runs it that was just rated for child pornography that Jim espouses and loves and won't get off because he's probably also a nunce. That website, yeah, Jim only talks about me. Ever since I told Jim the reality, and which I've made him now have to do these streams where he's trying to set up a nest egg for Jade, allegedly. But let's be honest here. He's once again, it's just like the 5th goodbye, 6th goodbye. He ain't dying, chat. He ain't going anywhere. You're going to have Jim streams for years to come. He'll die when he's like 60 or something, like 20 years down the road, and y'all will keep giving him money. Let's be honest. Jim ain't going anywhere. He's a fucking man in a wooden box, trolling everyone. He's ripping everyone off. He's got hats for days. Even when he dies, Jade's going to throw up every now and again. Jade's going to, like, make a channel to throw up his, like, fucking links to his hats or something. She's going to grip his dead body. Guarantee it.
About Brian, by the way. Jim totally not obsessed.
Jim's always obsessed.
All about
so he's scrolling. You can't see it. So Persip's scrolling through pages and pages and pages of Jim just obsessed posting about me. He's just constantly fucking posting about me. Non-stop. The nigga, I live rent-free in Mr. Medicare's fucking cancer brain and his fucked up head as his wife's getting fucked by a black guy because he can't get it up no more. Are we gonna play this? What are we doing? Oh, he's not talking. The fuck?
Day.
Here we go.
On literal pedo post, as we like to call it, place where all the pedophiles hang out. Jim refused to leave, refused to go back to Twitter.
It was about me. I know.
Hangs all day out on post.
He took me out back. I'm ruined though. I'm real fucking upset.
He stalks Brian.
I'm ready to blow my brains out here.
Jim, why won't you apologize for something you didn't do? KOP, incredibly in charge. Jim, linking to Brian's video. Jim, talking constantly about Brian. Look at this.
Look at this. Look at this, chat. It's all Brian. I live in Jim's fucking head. I'm in his dreams.
Minutes of this happening. Jim is
he's looking out the window to make sure I'm not at the driveway every day. Every day.
Celebrating Brian's demise. Look at this. Huge write-ups about Brian.
I'm famous, boys. Huge write-ups.
We keep scrolling. We'll see more of Brian. Look at this. Jim pretended he never watched Godwinson's streams. Here's an entire write-up about it. What do you think?
Jim watches... All right, chat. Jim's in the chat right now. Jim watches everything. Jim looks at everything. Jim sees everything. He is a guy who is on an anime bed in his fucking anime dungeon, his fucking weeaboo, lolicon, shotacon dungeon, laying on a bed on his computer 24/7. He can't, Jade doesn't sleep next to him. He's got a medicine bed. Of course he's on. He watches everything. He's on a sock account right now. One of y'all are Jim. He's always watching. Jim is the biggest lying faggot next to Joshua Connor Moon on the internet. That's a fact. Take that shit to the bank. When he says there and says he has no internet friends, but he won't cover Nick Rekieta, when he says he has no internet friends, but he won't cover JF, what the fuck is that? When people come out like Blackface Kermit and Tomba Hat and they say, I'm friends with Jim, whoa, what the fuck is that? Biggest lying sack of shit in the entire fucking universe. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank.
Do our first poll. Is Jim guilty?
Jim is guilty. We're skipping this. I don't care about your poll.
But Jim is just as obsessed as Brian is. This is not a one-way obsession.
All right.
Look at this.
Hard cap, Persip. The only reason, and you know this, you lying faggot, the only reason why I had talked about Jim, which I had not mentioned Jim really in a broader sense on any other streams for a very long time, was because the guy said openly within 5 minutes of this fucking guy's post claiming that I ran a pedophile, zoophile swatting organization on some website called Sneed Social. He said that to his entire audience. It caused me a lot of problems with Gator and Kino Gang. And those three faggots caused me a shitload of IRL problems, so I immediately dressed that fucking cancer faggot down, just like I'm dressing you down, Persip. And you knew that because you were fucking the one that linked it to me in the writer's room, you fucking faggot. So instead of lying and saying I'm obsessed with Jim, I'm not. I've done one big stream on Jim, and even that stream was about a takedown of the Kino Casino. I made a joke saying that Jim died as a cult. You faggot. Kill yourself.
Very upset.
Unironically.
Brian insulted his Chinaman wife.
No!
Very upset. Jim, of course, if you remember the old lore, Jim was originally dying from tuberculosis. He got from Judy, who got from Somali fucking immigrant in Minnesota, okay, at a dental clinic. And she somehow passed it on to Jim, and Jim was dying of tuberculosis. Of course, he dropped that storyline for this newest one. Cancer.
What's your breakfast of champions? Dymo in the chat asked a real tough question here. My breakfast of champions is a full-blown Irish breakfast with black and white sausage, baked beans, jalapeno baked beans, potatoes on the side, some cooked tomatoes, fried eggs, over easy, a couple slices of toast, call it a day. Breakfast of champions, bud. Try it, you'll thank me later.
Stream of his life for the last 5 years.
You know what? Actually, Dymo, you're in the chat. We're going to address this real quick. Dymo and Deadman were the only two fucking people that I have ripped on pretty hard in the past that came out of the woodworks to openly disavow the faggot behavior of Adam Edge and fucking Percy Cassidy, who was the one that covered that person was even openly admitting that that they knew that I never cheated on my wife, that the whole thing was bullshit, and that they just pushed it out there to teach me a lesson. That he knew, he didn't even have to do that. Dymo could have hopped in, but he did that. So thank you, Dymo. Thank you, Deadman, for actually being honest about shit and covering the shit the way it was, because it's complete horse shit. So I will say that they didn't have to do that. There was no reason for them to do that, but they did it anyways.
I wanted to make sure that everyone knows that Jim is just as obsessed with Brian. And if you keep scrolling, look, it's all Brian.
Of course. Of course. I'm in his dreams. I'm in his nightmares.
All of it. Look at this.
I'm fucking his wife.
Scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
I'm fucking your wife, Jim.
Look at this. It's all Brian. Every last bit of it. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of posts about Brian. Look at this.
Bye-bye. All bye-bye posts. Jim doesn't understand that the more he puts me out there, the more attention I get, even if it's bad, even if it's lies like this, Jim. People will tune in and watch. People will tune in and watch Jim like they are now. People will still talk. People will still bring me up. They'll still say I'm king of the sector. I don't even give a fuck. But you're promoting me, Jim, every time like a fucking moron. And you hate my guts, so you should probably shut the fuck up, but you can't stop talking about me. I'm in your nightmares. You look out your window thinking I'm on your driveway every fucking morning with a cup of coffee, shaking, hoping to God that I'm not there while they're changing your fucking catheter. Keep being afraid, Jim.
Oh, and a little bit now, okay. Talked about Boogie for 2 seconds. I'm sure he'll get back to Brian. Look, heard KOP was having a tough night. I mean, he's back to Brian. It only took 2 seconds. Okay, now that I've proven that, that's out of the way. The audience better agree with that statement because it's the truth.
It's the truth, chat. That's what Percy cares about.
How I was robbed.
You remember that. He said it.
I was robbed of the crown, and we're going to go into
Nobody gives... All right, Percy, I'm going to be honest with you. Nobody gave a fuck about you guys in your Star Trek stream. Okay? Nobody cared. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody... You're not a celebrity. All right? It's the fucking ego. You see what I mean, chat? It's the goddamn ego. He thinks he's like somebody now. He thinks he's like this big guy who can walk out there. He thinks he's a fucking star, like he's in Hollywood, like he's got his name on a fucking plaque. Person, pull your head out of the fucking gutter. This is the internet. This is like the lowest form of the internet. You're fucking nobody. Adam Edge walks outside and nobody knows him. He couldn't... You want a funny story, chat? Adam was trying to convince Ralph to get him a Killstream press pass to go to the Boogie box, or the Warski boxing event, the Warski boxing event, where he was going to take Elaine Miller to film it so he could cheat on his wife. That was the plan. I told this retard not to cheat on his wife and don't do that. And he was trying to like beg Ralph to do all these things and get this shit done, and he couldn't. Ralph couldn't even pull the strings. And no offense to Ralph, I don't even think Ralph even went ahead and contacted Keemstar. I think he just told Adam to no. But Adam and his fucking retarded drug addict brain thought it was like some weird play that he could totally get in there because he's a big deal. He's a big deal. He's Adam Edge. He's a big deal. He's gonna interview Worski at the fucking fight. It's gonna be Keno. Never happened. Never fucking happened, chat. Wasn't even about the interview. It was about him trying to fuck Elaine Miller. That was it. That was it. Fucking pathetic. Persip, if you like Star Trek and all that shit with your friends, that's fine. But do you think people are going to give a fuck about you guys sitting there doing a Star Trek quiz? No one gave a fuck. Period. So, take that shit and walk. We're going to skip over Star Trek here. This is
Take over the whole fucking ship.
Fuck off. No one cares. No one cares about fucking Spock or fucking Star Trek.
And the dead?
Okay. Where are we on to next?
There's no way those two didn't know. They knew that after.
Oh my god, it's like 15 minutes
Tide,
of Star Trek.
Getting mad. Protege.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. We're on this Persip's rant about the Daimo. Here we go.
An old, I don't know what to say, friend, disciple.
Let's that's another one. I forgot about this. Persip in this, let's go back. I'm going to let it play and then you chat so you can hear this. I want you to wrap your brain around this. I don't know if Daimo admits to this. I hope not. But let's hear it. Let's hear this. This is kind of amazing what Persip says. This is how much Persip's ego is out of whack. This is where Persip's at in his head. Okay, he's gonna claim, chat, that he created the Daimo. That the character known as the Daimo, the fucking samurai with the eye patch, the whole Council of Evil arc, everything about Daimo was written, produced, and owned. Intellectual property of Percy Cassidy. Alright? This is fucking retarded. For multitudes of reasons. But we're gonna play this. I don't know if that's true, but it's so fucking insane of how his ego's out of whack that he thinks he's like a director or something in Hollywood, that he thinks he's like directing films when he talks to people. But just that gives you the mind. I want you to wrap your brain around that, because that's how he perceives people. That he's like creating like movies out of people. He's producing something out of people. He does. It's like an inhuman interaction. It really is.
All right. Next in the news. Today I was treated to a very interesting stream from an old, I don't know what to say,
He's the architect.
friend, disciple,
Tri-Lane B.
protege of mine of 3 years ago.
A person single-handedly writing every scene in the sector.
He finally stood up for himself after 3 years of folding, getting mad, declaring the council is dead, folding, and then groveling back.
Listen to this.
Daimo finally.
You know what's funny? He talks about groveling back. Do you guys remember when he groveled back to PPP to be the co-host of the Keno Casino for one day? And then he got fired and Worski came back? Remember that? Everybody remember when he groveled back to PPP? I remember that. I remember that thoroughly. I thought that was the funniest shit. Me and Squire told that retard, don't do that. Have some fucking self-respect. Don't crawl back to PPP. Don't believe his lies. He's gonna set you up to bring back Worski. We literally told him that, and he crawled the fuck back to PPP. He thought he was gonna be the co-host of the Keno Casino. He thought he was gonna make a living off of it. He was like all excited, and he got stabbed right in the back like we told him, because PPP is nothing but a fat piece of shit snake. We told him, and then Worski got brought in, and PPP blamed everything on Persip, and he never got over it. He never got over it. Just like Adam Edge, like jaded bitches. Both of them, they never got over not being the co-host of the Keno Casino. Because that's the real issue. That's the real issue with Godwinson and Persip, is that they're jaded bitches because they didn't get picked to be the co-host with PPP on the Keno Casino. Whereas in me and Squire just sat back and laughed at shitty people doing shitty things and called it like we saw it. It's always been that way. When you call shit like you see it and you don't play the game, you're never going to be liked. It's the reason why I'm hated. Take that to the bank. Oh, come on now, phone. Hold on. Let's go back to Daimo. It's cute that you say Daimo groveled back when you do the same shit, Persip. Fucking hypocrite.
Grew some fucking balls.
Sense.
Finally, it happened.
Want the murder of the kitty cat.
Murder of the kitty cat.
107.
Now, this is Axel's, this is figuratively Daimo's friendship with Axel. It's hovering over this boiling pot of water. Hovering.
Folks.
What's up?
Of course,
Oh, there's the
apparently,
Daimo in the
Frank's
chat.
like the whole thing.
Daimo, hot take, Daimo. I don't know if you typed it already. I didn't get to see it. Daimo, did Persicacity create you? Yes or no? Yes or no? I need to know right now. Were you created in a laboratory by Persip? Did he write you in? That's psychotic. Thank you. There we go. All I needed to see. All I need to see. Persip says he created you, Daimo. Do you want to hear it again? I'll shut up so you can hear it, Daimo. You need to hear this.
Protege of mine, from an old, I don't know what to say, friend, disciple, protege of mine of 3 years ago.
3 years ago he created you, Daimo.
And he finally stood up for himself.
Finally stood up for yourself, Daimo. He created you. You were a protege.
Basically, Daimo's friendship with Axel. It's hovering over this boiling pot of water. Hovering.
Folks.
That's
of course,
psychotic.
apparently,
There you go.
Frank's like the whole thing.
Daimo is Persip's intellectual property.
Talk about raping children.
Blitz.
That's fine.
Get the cat
But
going.
talking about somebody's dead animal,
Sacrifice
too
the
far.
cat.
It's too far, chat. Gahul's a piece of shit. Gahul,
Shaggy, if you
Gahul,
wanna
I have one question for Gahul, Mr. Donkey Kong. Gahul, where are the servers that were seized by the FBI? How come you never got them back? Where are the computer? Where's the laptop when they seized it? How come you never got it back? That's all. I'm just curious, Gahul. Why did you never get it back? Huh? Gahul, did it ever occur to you, Gahul, that it might be a bad idea if you've ever been raided by the FBI for child pornography to go hang out with people who hop on live streams and talk about raping children? Did you ever think, and go meet them in real life? Did you ever think, Gahul, that maybe because you were under investigation by the FBI or still are, that might be a bad look? Might be bad optics? I don't know. Just throwing that out there, Gahul.
I'll put StreamYard link.
Fucking
I'm
moron.
not doing Discord. If you want to call in.
Where does he fucking put this cat? In the boiler.
Once, so I owe you. Be like.
Because who cares about Gahul? Here we go. Daimo made the correct decision.
Daimo's got a boiling pot with a kitty. With a fucking toy cat on a rope. Base Daimo? It's pretty good. That's pretty good, Daimo. The boiling pot with a cat being like a toy cat on a rope. You're threatening to dunk it in boiling water to fuck with Axel. That's prime Kino. I approve of that one. That's a good one. And Gahul getting seething about this? That's even better.
Cut the cord.
What a king.
You cut the
What a
cord
king,
on
Daimo.
this cat. And it boils.
Look at Persip trying to claim that Daimo's his prodigy
Hot
now that Daimo's making
water.
Kino content. Fuck out of here,
Finally, the
Persip,
end
you
of the
grifter. Fuck off. Get walking. That was Daimo's idea,
Until
not
they get
yours.
back together in a week. But right now,
Fuck out
the
of here.
council is apparently lost Daimyo as his member.
Daimyo. Okay. Well, we got a cat boiling in water. Or a toy cat.
The same faggot he wants to say he's going to rape children.
Oh, whoa.
Axel has no soul, so he doesn't count because he's a pedophile. So,
Very base.
no soul. Shaggy needs his head kicked in. I have made arrangements with Brian to drive to Shaggy's house.
Facts. All true. All true. I'm on the road right now. Don't worry. Got to pull over through Minnesota first.
Because he has no dignity or self-worth.
Very base.
And he wants to say he's going to rape
This is, by
children.
the way, the most basest take I've ever heard Persicacity ever win. Think about it, chat. Think of all the fucking streams that you've ever heard Persip talk on. Have you ever heard Persip sit there and personally say he's going to cave someone's head in? Ever. And that he's going to drive down with me to go fucking end people's lives? Ever. What a base take. by Persicacity. As Persip's my intellectual property because I created him, I approve that message, Persip. I think that's a very based hot take. I think caving in pedophiles' heads with bricks and driving down to Shaggy's house is a base take. Thanks, Persip.
Okay. So, Shaggy deserves his head to be caved in. I don't think you'll survive that, Shaggy. You don't have many brain cells left, but I don't think you're gonna survive.
What a base take. What a rare base. Like, it's like a rare Persip W and the fucking woods. You know how many L's Persip takes from otters and bears, right? To being in the writer's room with a bunch of fags, to all, the whole 9 yards, right? And it's one rare W on the Persicacity right there.
That level of brutality, and you deserve it. Don't cry about it later.
Don't cry about it. We'll be dead. He's gonna break him.
You know you can't fucking do anything about it. I mean, you're like a midget who weighs like, I don't even think you weigh 100 pounds.
Whoa! Rare
Get
Persip
over it.
W. Persip slitting
Yeah.
throats.
One other thing.
What's the other thing, Persip? Oh, it's, of course, it's the Keno fucking casino. How did I not know that this jaded bitch would have to talk about Ashton and Worski for the millionth time? Who cares? Who cares? All right, let's get past the Keno casino. Nobody cares about the Keno fucking casino anymore. They're dead. In fact, the one thing that the Keno casino did was make a movie. And you guys need to watch that movie. It's actually kind of funny. In Keno, it's really shit. It's awful and it's trash. But the fact that Worski and PPP decided to take some of the money and make a fucking movie, I'll tip my hat to that. It's a sector movie. It's pretty good. It's got JF in it. It's got Teddy Feezer. It's not too bad. It's got Croc. You know, it's a shit movie, but you know, maybe in the second one they'll pay people to fly out to do cameos. Who knows? All right, we're skipping over this. I don't care about the Keno Casino. Nobody cares. Let's get to the real content. Come on.
He tries to invite Axel on. I'm just cutting it. I hope you understand.
Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Chat, you're about to get something that I never thought would happen. I never thought would happen in a million fucking years. We're going to get Persicacity in a voice call with Mormon Shaggy, and they're going to blood sports about yours truly. Rent-free. Free of charge. This is, by far, something I've been wanting to listen to for a very long time. I've been wanting them to run into each other. I've been wanting to see Persip drop the nice guy act. I've been ready for Persip to let it all ride. I wanted Persip to slit somebody's throat for so long. And of course, I deliver. You're welcome. You're welcome. All the content, by the way, chat, that's happened since October to now, you can thank me personally. Jim's stream, the Council of Evil coming out of the rocks to talk again, Impreza uploads, the Plate Gang Civil War. They all saw the pole got taken down and the pole show was gone. So they all thought they could climb out of the fucking woodworks and let it ride. What they didn't know was that it was all a part of the plan, baby. It was all a part of the plan. It was all written down in the stones to let all you fuckers get comfortable again so I can get months of content to cover you fuckers again. It's gonna be a Christmas special. So where we go, boys. We get Mormon fucking Shaggy versus Persicacity. And personally, Persip, you should do this more often. Stop being a pussy and hiding behind Squire to fight all your battles.
It's gonna go.
No, gotcha.
All right, where's Shaggy?
It's the Wonder Bar. It's the Wonder Bar.
Where's Shaggy? He's bringing him in.
Crunch. I like that weird taste to it.
Prime Keno.
Crunchy or the Crunch Bar?
Crunchy. Crunchy. So I like that
I
weird.
used to prefer the crunchy.
Oh my god.
All right.
There we go. All right, thank God.
What's up? I hear you're coming over
Shaggy.
to bash my head in.
Hi, Shaggy. I hear you want your head bashed in. How bad do you want your head bashed in,
I
Shaggy?
heard if you didn't go to my dad's house, I don't live there. That's my only concern.
Well,
Please
do you want me
don't
to
to
go
my
into your?
father's
Do
house.
you want me to go to your boat and smash your head in, or do you want me to go to your trailer? It could be either. I don't.
I'd much rather the boat because, like, I just my dad's paying for the trailer. Like, it's like, leave my fucking dad alone, you weird gay faggot. I don't
You
need a
don't
bunch
care
of
about
weird,
your dad. You're
creepy
threatening to rape
people on the
children,
internet.
Shaggy, and I would fucking
Look, and
beat your
besides,
head
it'll
in,
be easier to
Shaggy.
dispose of your body
I
at the
would
boat.
beat your
It'll be
fucking
easier
head
to, like,
in,
just
Shaggy.
dump you into the ocean
You're
because
an
you're a fat fuck.
80-pound...
You hear that, chat? You hear that's the sweet sound of content. That's real blood sports. Shaggy's threatening to slit Persip's throat and dump his body in the ocean off the side of the boat, while Persip just keeps saying he's gonna cave his fucking skull in with a brick. Pure chef's kiss of content. You're welcome.
midget, and I'd take your head and I'd beat it into the cement for what you said.
I'm just gonna get shot.
And I hope,
Just gonna get shot.
I hope
I'm
that you're
gonna
willing
get
to risk
shot.
it, Shaggy.
We got
I hope that you're
guns.
willing to
Yeah, I
risk it.
am.
I hope that you're afraid.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna
Risk
Because
it.
I'm gonna beat
Yeah,
your
I'm not
fucking
afraid
head
of you,
in.
faggot. No one's
Risk it,
afraid of
Shaggy.
you. No one's
And
afraid of
faggots that
two
run around
neckbeards,
and
okay?
say
You're
shit
two
like
fucking
that
neckbeard losers. You
deserve
know what?
to get your head bashed in,
Those
Shaggy.
threats has nothing to do with whether or not you're going to carry them out.
Deserve to
You
get
don't
your
make
head
those threats
bashed
just
in,
'cause you look
Shaggy,
like a
and I will
spag.
do it.
You
If
look like
you
a
make
fucking
yourself
faggot. You're not
available
a
to
tough
me,
guy.
I'll put your head in the concrete,
No,
Shaggy.
Perspic's gonna come and kill me. I should live in fear of
You
Perspic
should
and
live
Brian
in
Dunn.
fear of
You
it.
should live in fear,
The boys of the
Percy.
sector,
You
the
said a little
badasses
shook
of
up.
the internet.
You-
Perspic
you
and
said
Brian.
a little-
Can we get memes of like Persip with a brick in his hand, like stomping down a dark alley, heading to Shaggy's house? Can we get somebody? Well, can we get the American X where the American X scene where they have what's his face telling the black guy to kiss the curb, and we just take Shaggy's face and we put it on the black guy, and we put Percy Cassidy's avatar on the American X guy, so we can have Percy put cave Shaggy's head in on the fucking pavement. Can we? What a nice Christmas present. Isn't this a nice Christmas present? I thought this was sweet. I thought this was like Persip's way of saying sorry by giving me content. By giving me something I've wanted to see him do for a long time. Just cut the chains and go out there and slit some throats.
Shut up,
Oh,
Shaggy.
no,
What do you want this
not
on live stream? Are you
Perspic.
afraid?
Oh no, the world's most dangerous homosexual.
Yeah, this faggot is gonna stomp your head in to the cement.
You realize your doxes are out there too, motherfucker? You realize your doxes are out there too? What would be to stop me from just driving by and shooting your ass in retaliation, you dumb fuck? Shut your fucking
Bring it,
mouth.
Shaggy.
Shut your fucking
Bring your spindle.
Oh fuck! Oh my god, Chad! I'm laughing so hard. You got everything you could ever ask for in a blood sports, right? we've got drive-by Shaggy now. Shaggy threatening to pull a drive-by. we got Persip saying, "Bring it, I'm ready, bitch. I'm locked and loaded." Like, what is going on? I haven't talked to Persip. He's blocked, by the way. I haven't talked to Persip in at least, I think like 3 weeks, maybe 4. I don't know. Don't hold me to that candle, but what the fuck? Oh, this is so good for so many fucking reasons, chat. Oh, god damn it. Let's continue. They don't stop. It's like pure... I love this. Persip needs to do more of these. It's so fucking good.
Silly little
to a
fucking
king, bitch.
anorexic
Show
ass to
respect
my
to a
house.
king, bitch.
I'd put you down in
Some
2
respect to the
seconds, Shaggy.
king, bitch.
You're not a king.
No, sorry, little
I'd
bitch. I'm
fuck
the
you up,
king.
Shaggy. You
I'm
know
the
it.
king,
You
little
don't even
bitch.
stand a
I'm the
chance,
king.
Shaggy.
You're
Let's
a
stop
hoe.
pretending.
You're a fag.
Power in
You're
your
a little
little boat
low-down
or your
fag
little
who sucks the dick
trailer.
of Brian Dunn.
I will stomp
Sorry,
your
Gator.
fucking head in for what
Sorry,
you said.
Gator.
No, Shaggy gave him the sorry gator. He gave him the sorry gator. No, even Shaggy, Persip, knows that you're the gator of Ralph's. You're the soundboard guy. That's tough. How can you let a pedophile mog you like that? Come on, Persip. You better come out swinging on the next one.
Arrival is imminent.
Fuck Shaggy.
My arrival is imminent.
Your
My
arrival is
in
imminent.
Brian Dunn's daughter's pussy is imminent.
All right.
Fuck you, Gator.
Well,
I will stomp your head in,
Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Immediate Shaggy
Don't you
L.
worry.
Fuck you, Gator.
Immediate
Fuck you,
Shaggy
Gator.
L.
I'm gonna beat your ass for Brian Dunn. You said bad things about Brian Dunn's kid.
Well,
I'm
it's an
gonna kick
immediate
your ass
L
for
for
Brian Dunn.
Shaggy.
Fuck
Killed
you,
the
faggot.
whole thing.
Fuck you.
mainly goes
Okay.
straight to
see
child
the
rape.
PPP because he's making money and doesn't talk to your gay ass anymore. Look
It
at you
is. It's a
seething there, you
specific.
fucking
It's
snake.
a specific
Look at
direct
you seething because
thread.
no one wants to watch your gay, boring ass content, you fucking faggot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Look at you seething.
Okay,
Shut
Shaggy.
the fuck up. No one wants
Hey,
no one
Come
wants
on,
to hear what you have to
Percy.
say because you are
Percy,
sitting there.
come on. You gotta
You're
throw
sitting
some
there
shots.
seething that you're
I'm
not
gonna
making any
watch your
fucking
whole
money,
show.
that no one watches your show, and that frankly, you are the dead weight. You are the dead weight.
weight.
Get rid of you. You're
All right,
seething.
look, listen. See, the first time, how could you let him just mog you like that, person? You are the dead weight. You are the dead weight, Perciv. Come on, you better give him something, Perciv. This isn't. Besides the only, I mean, he takes an L no matter what because he just immediately wants to rape children, right? But man, he comes out swinging on some shots on you, Perciv. You got no answers for him.
Right? That is the case.
Are you
is it
afraid that I'm going to beat your head in, Shaggy? Just tell me now.
No, I'm afraid you're
Are
just
you
going to keep
afraid for
making
your
annoying
life,
noises and not
Shaggy?
address the problem.
You should
I'm
be
afraid
afraid
that
for
you're
your
just going to
life,
keep
Shaggy.
talking shit. I'm
Because
not
Brian
afraid
is
of you at
crazy
all.
enough.
No one on the planet is afraid of
We will
Percy.
drive out,
Listen
Shaggy.
to
You
We're
keep
Percy
driving
saying the
out,
shit that you
Shaggy.
say.
Tough guy. Does anyone in the world believe
Shaggy,
Percy is
there's
a tough
nobody
guy? Does
intimidated
anyone
by you.
You think you're impressing anyone, faggot? No one's impressed and no one's afraid of you, you little bitch. You're a bitch,
You're
Percy.
afraid.
Damn.
You're shaking in your little
Damn.
boots. Go smoke some meth, Shaggy. Get a nice night's sleep,
Oh,
bro.
Persip's
Because it's not
tapping.
going to last long.
Persip's tapping.
Gonna stomp your head
Come on,
in.
faggot. Well, all right, so if
I've
you haven't
already
done it,
said
I'm going to
what
call
I'm
you a
gonna do to
bitch.
you.
I'm going
What
to
are
call
you
you
gonna
a
do?
bitch for every week it doesn't happen. I'm
You're
going
gonna
to
call
call
me
you
a
a bitch for every
bitch?
week it doesn't happen.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay.
For every week it doesn't happen, you're a bitch.
You're a bitch.
For every
Hide
week
on
you
your boat,
don't come
Shaggy.
over here
Maybe I
and kick
won't be
my
able to
ass,
find you, Shaggy.
you're a bitch.
Hide on your
Come
boat,
on.
Shaggy.
Come do it, faggot. Come do it,
Hide
faggot.
on
I
your
already
boat.
said I
Come
would.
do it, faggot. I'm sure a little fucking queer
You
like
better
you is
look
going to do
behind
some
your
shit.
shoulder,
Come do it.
Shaggy.
Look behind
You
your
better be
shoulder,
looking behind your
Shaggy.
shoulder
Gonna do
every
what?
day.
You're not going to do shit. I don't have to do shit. I'm just going to call you gay for every week
I
you
wouldn't
don't show
push
up.
your luck.
I mean, you're already fucking gay. I guess I'll call you a fucking lying coward who talks like a tough guy on the internet.
This gay
for every
fag
fucking
is
week
gonna
you don't
pound
come
your
here.
head into the cement, bro. What are you gonna do about
Don't
it?
talk. Come
You're
do
not
it.
gonna do
Come do
shit.
it. Do it. Do it.
You're not gonna do
Yeah,
shit,
but, like,
Shaggy.
do
You
it.
got anything else to say? I'll let you go.
Do it before you brag about it. That's all I'm asking is that you actually, produce the
Brag
results
about
that you're
killing
talking
you.
about before
I'm
you go
not gonna
bragging
brag.
to the
I'm
sector
gonna
about what a
pretend
tough
like
guy
this
you are.
never happened, bro. And your ass is gonna disappear, and I'm gonna pretend like this never happened.
Yeah, sure you are. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
That's exactly
No
what
one
I'm gonna
believes you.
do. I think you'll believe me,
You're gonna
Shaggy.
suck Brian Dunson. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna
You
go to
believe
Brian
me,
Dunson.
Shaggy.
Yeah,
Oh, my God. Okay, so we're going to take a small intermission, 5 minutes. That's all I think I need. Yeah, just 5 minutes. Should be good. 5 minutes. I'm going to put some music on. Back this up a little bit. And then we're going to come back this. I'm going to put up a poll. Who's winning this right now? Is Shaggy winning? The man who's openly wants to molest 5-year-old children and he has no problem yelling about it over and over again? That's his way of a W. Or Percy Cassidy, the homosexual grifter that doesn't know how to argue. So we're going to put up a poll. Can I do that on here? Fuck. Let me see. I don't know if I can. Usually there's like a poll button. I don't think I can do that. Hold on. Here's what we'll do. Let me move this over. We're going to put on intermission music. Actually, I can't even put on music. All right, we'll be right back. I'm going to go do this real quick. You guys, when I come back, I want you to think about it. Is Persip winning or Shaggy winning? And when we come back, we're going to do a vote. Because I can't put up a poll on the phone. So give me 1 second. Be right back. All right, chat. All right. So, if you think Perspicacity is currently winning his IBS with his irritable bowel syndrome with Shagster, press 1. If you think Shaggy and his epic wedding of yelling out about wanting to rape children under the age of 5 is winning, press 2. 1 for Persip, 2 for Shagster. Okay?
I go to Brian Denson.
Oh, shit, hold on. We'll go back to that in a minute. You guys got to pick, okay? Hold on, we'll put on the right music, and I'll tally it up. So hold on. All right. Here we go. Oh, for fuck's sake, we got an ad. Give me a second.
Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Okay. Are we done with the ads? Oh, for fuck.
What?
I hate ads. I hate ads so much.
Or
All right, 1 for Persip, 2 for Shaggy. Wave of 2s in the chat. Oh, I don't even see a single one. Persip didn't win at all. Nobody believes Persip's winning this argument. Wow. How is it that the chat sides with a pedophile? What's going on? It's tough. It's tough out there, Persip bros. It's a deluge of 2s. We're almost done here, boys. We're going to tally them up here. Can I get 1-1? Can someone give a pity 1 to Perspicacity? I mean, come on. Can we just get one guy for Persip? What is it? Is Persip that bad? Hey, Jacuzzi! Jacuzzi in the chat with the 1 for Persip. Mog his ass! Mog his ass! Jacuzzi, get his ass! You're called out. He picked Persip. Get him! Get him! Alright. Alright, anyways. Alright, see you 2s. So Shaggy's currently just absolutely obliterating Perspicacity. He has no answers for all these blows. Even with Shaggy yelling about raping 5-year-olds and repeatedly, Persip's just not getting W's. It's bizarre. That's one hell of a way to take an L in an IBS. So, oh, hold on. Let's see what we got here. Give me 1 second, guys. We're gonna continue on where we left off here. And you know what? I'll just play it. But I just don't want to start laughing again because it's too good. It's really good content. Oh, I don't want to miss it. I want to be fully tuned in when I listen to Persip versus Shaggy. Nobody believes Persip. That's a truth. That's a super truth right there, Jennifer. That's very good on you for noticing, being that astute. Persip is 4 things. Give me a second. Once I wrap these up, then we will be on the road to Shaggy's house after we stop in Minnesota at a driveway. I've got some work to do at a driveway. It's very important work. Got to meet with an Asian about some issues. Need to be handled. What are those 4 things? Take a guess. All right, let's continue where we left off.
Lucio,
I
You're
think
gonna
you'll
sit
believe
there,
me,
you're gonna
Shaggy.
suck Brian Dunson. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna go to Brian
believe me,
Dunson.
Shaggy.
Yeah, I won on the internet. I told him I kicked his ass. I told him I was gonna kick his ass, and I won on the internet, Brian. Didn't I do a good job, Brian? I told him we were gonna kick his ass, Brian. We're gonna kick his ass, right, Brian? Right, Brian? That's what you're gonna do, you faggot. That's all you're gonna do.
Holy shit! Persip's dead silent. Can we go back on that? Let's go back. Can we rewind that? Can we rewind that? Holy fuck. Persip, how are you gonna... If Squire's in the chat, Squire, you need to dress this motherfucker down. I can't do it anymore. I'm not a part of the group no more. So it's your job to tell Persip when he fucks up. I mean, holy fuck. Can we go back? That's like a minute long of just him dead silent as Shaggy just brutally amogs him.
Before you brag about it, that's all I'm asking is that you actually, produce
Just silence.
the
Brag
results
about
that you're
killing
talking
you?
about before
I'm
you
not
go
gonna
bragging
brag.
to the
I'm
sector
gonna
about what a
pretend
tough
like
guy
this
you are.
never happened, bro. And your ass is gonna disappear, and I'm gonna pretend like this never happened.
Yeah, sure you are. Yeah, right.
That's exactly
No
what
one
I'm gonna
believes you.
do. I think you'll believe me,
You're gonna
Shaggy.
suck Brian Dunson. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna
Listen
go
to
to
the
Brian
silence.
Dunson.
Shaggy.
Yeah, I won
Listen
on
to
the
the
internet.
silence.
I told him I kicked his ass. I told him I was gonna kick his ass, and I won on the internet, Brian. Didn't I do a good job, Brian? I told him we were gonna kick his ass, Brian.
Holy
We're
shit.
gonna kick his ass, right, Brian? Right, Brian? Didn't I do? That's what you're gonna do, you faggot. That's all.
What a fucking W. W for Shagster. What is that, Persip? Not like this, bro. Just let Shaggy fucking mog you like that. That's tough. That's fucking super tough. What? No words. I have no words on that. Shaggy's a pedophile. Definitely needs the gun to the head. But man, just letting a pedophile mog you like that, Persip, is pathetic. Honestly, it's pathetic. You should know better.
Gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna suck Brian Dunn's dick like the bitch you are. Like a fucking internet gator. That's all
I
you
would
are, is a
never let
gator.
Persip around my
I'm an
penis,
internet
Shaggy.
gator.
That's
You're PPP's
disrespectful.
gator.
I'm
You're an
PPP's
abandoned
gator.
gator. Yeah, you're PPP's gator. You're a fucking
PPP's
gator.
gator.
You're Axel's gator. You're a
Oh,
literal internet
my
No,
pedophile's
I'm more
gator,
than Shaggy,
Shaggy.
bitch.
No.
Where's Axel? Axel
You're
ain't
a
here.
little
It's
bitch.
just me and you.
It's
You know
just
what?
me and you.
Axel
Axel ain't here. Shaggy is
How
just...
did you say?
You're the fucking
You're
gator.
gonna get. How
You're the
did you
fucking
say
gator.
Can we
something?
just... it's like kind of crazy how good Shaggy is at this. Isn't it? Yeah, outline request denied, Avon. Across the board, Persip gets no fucking cock pics. Nothing, bro. He gets nothing from me. He ain't going anywhere near my fucking cock, okay? Not happening ever. Not in this life. Not in the next life. Not in the life before this.
About his cat. I'm gonna moral grandstand for my love,
How
Axel.
could you say something about his child? I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm gonna say
hypocrite.
something. I talk about raping kids because
You
I'm
need to go back to
Norman
bricking him in the
Shaggy,
head,
but
Persip.
you
They were
can't
doing
talk
some
about
work there.
Axel's
Literally
dead cat.
threatening to beat people up
You
for
can't
talking shit
you
on
can't
the
talk
internet,
about
you dumb
Axel's
retard.
dead cat. He's my
Oh my
lover.
God,
He
what
knows
a
all the
fucking
trannies I
hypocrite.
talk to
What
on
a
Discord.
fucking hypocrite. What a retarded fucking
Yes.
wall cow. You and Brian belong together. You and Brian deserve each other.
Where's
I
your-
swear to
where-
God. I hope
where's your
you have a
tranny
nice
attack
long
squad,
drive across
Shaggy?
the country, sucking each
You're gonna
other's
send
dick
Maddie
before you
Cat
get
after
your
me
ass.
or that other one, Blaine? Which tranny are you gonna send after me?
Why would
Oh,
I fucking
yeah, what
do you a
tranny?
favor by sending Maddie Cat over to fuck you?
Where Persip, what do you mean? Which tranny is he gonna send? You know it. You were involved in it. You guys interviewed Matthew. You know the trannies he hangs out with. You hang out with the same trannies, Persip. You and Adam hang out with Maddie Cat. You want to know how I know that you guys hang out with Maddie Cat, Persip? It's because Impreza uploaded audio of Adam hanging out with Elaine and Matthew. Whoa! And the Plate Gang. What the fuck you mean? What the fuck? Which tranny you gonna send to me? I don't know, Persip. Why don't you DM Matthew and ask if he's coming down the road? Fucking loser. I'm gonna pretend like I don't know these trannies. Okay, faggot.
I'm not her pimp.
Her.
You want-
Oh, what a shame. Hold on. We gotta go back. I can't even get a chance. What did Shaggy just do? What did Shaggy just do, chat? Did he just say her? Did Shaggy just say her? Hold on. Wait a minute. What a fucking L. What an L from Shaggy. Hold on. Let's play that again. Whoa, Shaggy with the slip up.
Which tranny are you gonna send after me?
Why would I fucking, like, do you a favor by sending Maddie Cat over to fuck you? I'm not her pimp.
Her, Shaggy. Shaggy, Matthew's a man. It's a man, Shaggy. Whoa, buddy. Fucking hell. Speaking of troons, if you guys haven't seen it yet, Dymo interviewed Matthew as well, where they revealed the Shaggy DMs. And in the DMs, Shaggy is trying to fly Matthew to his house so he can have sex with it and turn it into a woman. That's Shaggy's words, not mine. So, you go over to Dymo's channel and go find that stream. It's a doozy for Shaggy. I mean, there's no coming back. Shaggy's a faggot who wants to pump Matthew's asshole. So, but, I mean, it makes sense, right? He's over here correcting the pronouns for Persip, for Matthew Cat. It's tough
You
out
want
there.
to fuck Maddie Cat?
Jess about
that
You
one.
have now
Best is
admitted that
currently
on my life.
Everyone wants Matthew. Yeah, it's a bizarre one, Jacuzzi.
If you want Matthew's services or Surfer's services,
Have you had the
you'll have to
Matthew
talk to Jess.
services, Shaggy? Just admit that you have.
You seem to want Matthew's services.
Were you working the Bluetooth
you know what?
too,
My
buddy?
good friend,
Were you working the Bluetooth too?
My good friend, the other
If
tranny.
you stop being an asshole,
Blaine.
if you stop
Blaine
being
Gavin
an asshole,
Ross, that's another one.
Perspic,
With
if
a
you
penis.
stop being Perspic, hey, I'm not a bad guy. Just give me a chance here. If you stop being
I'm not a
dick,
bad.
I'll have Jeff.
I want to. Could you just? Do you think Shaggy like got struck by lightning when he said that? I'm not a bad guy. Could you imagine? Could you imagine Shaggy trying to convince you that he's not a bad guy? Come on, Shaggy, what the fuck are you doing?
Hook you up with a really good deal on Ladyboys.
Yeah, I'm sure
Lady
that
boys.
you want to hook
The
me up
faggot
with
you are.
Ladyboy, Shaggy. That's exactly
Jess would
what
love
I
to hook
think
you up
that
with
you're
Ladyboy.
into, bro.
Jess would love to hook
Thank
you up
you.
with some Ladyboys.
Thank you
faggot.
for proving my point, Shaggy. Is there anything else that you have to say?
The point is
Nice
you're a
guy,
fucking
Shaggy.
pedophile. My point is
Whoa!
Okay,
I bet
Shaggy.
you
Whoa!
fuck kids, don't you, faggot?
Whoa!
I bet you
Like
fuck
I said,
kids.
Shaggy, if you
Whoa,
want your head
Shaggy,
stomped
hold
in,
on, Shaggy, just because you openly run around wanting to rape children doesn't give you the right to claim that Persip and everyone else who does not want to do that is also like you. Doesn't work that way, Shaggy. Doesn't work that way.
This is a mature conversation. Aren't you glad we're having this conversation? I bet you fuck children,
bet
faggot
that you're
boy.
Yeah, this
your
is like a
pants
Shaggy.
that
It turned
you
into a
have this
Shaggy L
conversation
real
with me.
fast.
I bet you're creaming your pants over it, Shaggy.
He's crashing
Just
and burning.
admit that you're creaming your pants over it. You want to send me
I'm creaming in Brian
trannies
Dunn's
from
daughter's
Axel's
mouth,
Discord
actually.
server?
I'm creaming in Brian Dunn's daughter's pants, actually.
Well,
Yeah,
we're right
real
back to
nice,
hard
Shaggy.
Shaggy
Wow.
L's.
Is that all that
Yeah,
you
real
have to
nice.
say?
Well, you invited me on here to talk
Is
shit
that
about
all that
Brian
you
Dunn's
have to
daughter.
say,
That's why
Shaggy,
I'm
admitting
here,
that
right?
you're a pedophile
That's
and
why
you
I'm
deserve
here,
your
right?
head
What are you
stomped
gonna
in?
do about it?
Based.
I'm gonna fuck Brian Dunn's
Shaggy,
daughter's
you are a midget and you're not going to do shit. And if you ever came around my kid, I would kidnap you, lock you in a basement, and torture you slowly, bitch. I'd take each body part from you piece by piece and then cauterize and keep you alive. I would make sure you never, ever thought it would be a good idea to do that. Ever. Ever. I'd break your hands and your knees and cripple you for life, Shaggy. You would never step at my house. You know it and I know it. Keep running your fucking mouth, pedophile. But you'll never do it. Ever.
Prove your
There's nothing
innocence
you can
against
do
the
about it.
tranny, Shaggy, and show your DMs?
Yeah, show the
Sexting the
DM,
tranny?
Shaggy.
Or do you...
I did show my DMs.
Oh,
you
no,
retarded
you
shut
didn't.
up.
No, you fucking didn't.
Where?
Yeah.
On
Where?
your channel?
Yeah.
On the last stream I did, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty
What was the last...
sure.
I thought the last stream that you did...
Shaggy's not even aware. What a cope. I think I showed my DMs on that one. No, you didn't, Shaggy. You didn't show any DMs of you. Did Matthew. Matthew showed their DMs. And that's all we needed to see, Shaggy. You fucking gay faggot. Ain't nobody seen them DMs from you, Shaggy. Give me 1 second. We're going to do another test here, guys. It's Persip winning. You press 1. It's Shaggy winning. You press 2. Be right back. Think on it. All right, chat. Shaggy's lust for young flesh distracted him. Yeah, it's tough. All right, let's. We're gonna go get a charging cable here. I need to go buy one, so we're gonna go on an adventure, so I can keep you guys abridged of all things going on right now as we listen to this wonderful audio. Wonderful audio of a pedophile and a faggot yelling at each other about yours truly. Let's wrap this up with a bow. Close that. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to put in the GPS coordinates to Shaggy's boat right now so that we can be there on time. So when Shaggy gets up, I'm outside waiting for him. It's tough, but somebody's got to do it, you know? All right, so put this in next. Let's see if we even have time. We might not have time, but I hope we do. I gotta go get me a fucking... There we go. Let's see. What's the ETA on that? Oh, we got time. We got plenty of time. All right. Breakfast number 10, Galdi. Number 10. No, I had a half of a sub. Bride does eat too much. I eat so much, license. I'm like PPP. I'll eat a whole pizza myself. All right, so we're back to Persit versus Shaggy. We got a good drive ahead of us. I want to go get a charging cable for this phone, but we're going to keep listening on.
It was on me, Shaggy.
I don't
Loving
know.
my show.
Like, ask the autistic people. Ask the autistic
Yeah,
ones that
there was
archive
no
this
stream,
shit
Shaggy,
and
'cause
live
it's in
this
your
stuff.
DMs,
But like one
bro.
of the very recent ones.
Just admit that
But
you're
Matthew
in
asked
love
me
with
to do
men
it,
and
I
trannies.
did. Oh, the kaleidoscope. It was the kaleidoscope.
Shaggy's never going to admit that he's a homosexual.
Kaleidoscope.
Here's what I want.
That on your
Dymo's
channel?
in the chat. Dymo, here's what I want. I want to do a poll show with you, Dymo. I want you as my special guest, and I want to go break down the Axelfest stuff. And I want you to tell me the parts that Shaggy won't admit to. You know what I'm talking about, okay? I want to go through it. I want the details. I want the full fucking story. I want the Dymo take on Axelfest and what Shaggy was doing behind the scenes. Anyways.
The kaleidoscope. The kaleidoscope. It's on my channel and Dymo's channel. It's on 2 different channels, dude. Yeah.
Is that after they
All right.
read the DMs on a live stream?
First, what's your real problem with me? Like, why are you really angry?
Because you're a pedophile,
I'm really
Shaggy.
angry
You
because
really
of what
got
you
your
said.
blood boiling and you're threatening
I'm
to
really
come over
angry.
here. And
I'm really going to stomp your head in if you keep doing that. Because you don't know where the line is. You seem to know where the line is when it comes to Axel's dead cats. Your gay
arbitrate the
lover.
line, faggot, and don't
Axel.
don't threaten me. I'm not scared
I
of
will
you. You will
fucking
get shot.
beat your head into a cement
Let's
fucking
go.
sidewalk.
Beat
if
his
you
head
keep
in.
talking like
Well,
that.
do it
I'm
then.
telling you.
You know what? Do it, because I'm just
I
going to
do,
talk
man.
about it.
Do it.
I'm going to
Because,
say,
like, they
I
pick
will,
you
I
up,
will
you're
fuck
like a
Brian Dunn's
schizophrenic guy
daughter's
who's a
mouth
drug
right
addict.
in front of
And
you.
we're back
I
to
will rape
fucking
her right in
Shaggy
front
Elves.
of you, and there's nothing
Shaggy.
you will do about it.
What a
You'll
I have
disgusting
warned
like
you
a
what's
bitch.
going to happen to you.
You're a disgusting
get your
human
head
being,
beat
Yeah,
Shaggy.
come do something.
And nobody's
going to
care, Shaggy. There's nobody who's going to investigate this. There's nobody that's going to care.
He's
Okay.
not
No one's
wrong,
gonna
Shaggy.
investigate a gunfight
He's not
at
wrong.
a
Person's
fucking
making
stadium.
You're
truth.
gonna have a
No one's
gun.
gonna give
I'm
a
gonna
fuck
knock you
about you
down,
dying,
and then I'm
Shaggy.
You
gonna
have
take my
guns.
boot
That's a
You
and
might
I'm
fact.
want
gonna
to
put
do
it
some
over your
research
head,
on.
and I'm gonna stomp.
Wait. You really need to do some research on me before you assume I don't have guns. You really need to check my lore.
You
Just
should. I
even
don't
like
think you're
a
allowed to have
basic
guns
sweep.
anymore, Shaggy. Right after your court case. I don't know. I'm not
This
100%
is well
sure.
known that
I
have
don't
lot
give a
of
fuck
guns.
if you have a gun or not. I'll slap your
Percy,
bitch
unchained.
ass around, and I'll throw you
I
on
don't
the
care
floor,
if you have guns.
and
I'll
stomp your
beat
head
up the
in.
guns. I'll
Hold
punch
on.
the bullets out of
Yes,
the air.
I'm not
with my
Punch
worried,
the
dick.
bullets
Shaggy.
out of
I'll
the
come
air.
up and I'll stomp your head.
You're an
I'll fuck
anorexic
Brian Dunn's daughter's
schizophrenic.
mouth. What are you gonna
You'll
do
be
about
shooting
it?
at your
What are you
own
gonna do
fucking
about it?
delusions before that you'd ever hit
What are
me
you
with
gonna
a
do
gun.
about it, bitch? What are you gonna
Yeah,
do
what are you
about
gonna
it?
do
What
about
are
it,
you gonna do
Percy?
about Brian Dunn's
Shaggy?
daughter?
Postal
you're a
Percy.
schizophrenic.
I like that one, Brox.
Do
I
you
got a
think
question.
I'm
Is
afraid
Brian
of a
Dunn
gun?
your friend? Is
Yes.
Brian Dunn your friend?
Brian
Oh,
is my
whoa,
friend.
no, pause. Hard cap. No, faggot. You don't get to claim that me and you are friends, Percy Cassidy. You don't ever get to even associate on that idea alone. We're not fucking friends, okay? We're not friends. We're not gonna be fucking friends. We're never gonna be okay, you fucking bitch. It's never gonna happen. Never gonna fucking listen to anything you have to say. Period. Don't ever mention us in the same capacity of friendship. Ever. Ever. That's just your delusions. Your shit in your head made up. We aren't cool. We aren't going to be cool. You are not like, you participated in fucking with my family. We are not okay. You are in the same category as Mormon Shaggy. When Shaggy says he wants to fuck kids, I might put you in the same fucking boat, buddy. Why? Because you fucked with my wife. Because you fucked with my family. Because you thought that was a good idea. You said you felt guilty and then immediately reneged on it in the beginning of this fucking stream. Do we need to go back? Do we need to go back again? Fuck you. Fuck you. I was a ride or die. You're a sorry piece of shit. You notice how Squire didn't participate in that bullshit. You notice how Blackface Kermit didn't participate in that bullshit. Your fucking friendship card is revoked, faggot. It's revoked. Don't ever assume that we're fucking friends, person. We're not. You want to be friends? You come talk to me like a fucking man, and you own the shit you did, and you make right by it. Until then, you keep that friendship shit to yourself. If you were my buddy, you wouldn't have done what you did. Fuck you.
You
Fucking
wouldn't care if I
ripping,
said
lying
that I was
faggot.
going to rape Jim's daughter. You wouldn't care if I said I
Yeah,
was
I would.
going to
I would
rape
say you're a
Maxwell's
disgusting
sister.
pedophile, and I would put a boot in your head.
Yeah, but because I'm threatening Brian, oh, you're going to come kick my ass.
He just
You're a
addressed
fucking
that.
fag.
He just addressed that,
You're a
Shaggy.
fag, Shaggy. And everybody knows
Like,
it.
why
You
can't
hang
Brian
around
come
with
kick my ass?
trannies
Why can't
and
Brian
you
come
suck
fight his
a
own battles?
pedophile's penis.
Why is Brian
Shaggy.
hiding behind Perspic the faggot? Why is Brian hiding behind Perspic the faggot?
You suck a pedophile's penis, Shaggy.
You're sucking Brian's Dunn's dick so hard, you're trying to fight his battles
Okay, you're
right
pearl
now.
clutching
What
over
the fuck?
somebody saying
I'm
his
not
cat
threatening-
died.
I love
Listen,
this. I just want to say that I love that my name can invoke IBS alone without even me being present or aware of the events occurring. That's how fucking schizo the sector is. They just hear my name and people start foaming at the mouth like they got fucking rabies. It's a gift half the time. How easy it is to get these fucking morons to do shit like this.
Shaggy.
Hold on.
You hang around with trannies all day.
Mask off here, right?
Mask
There's
off.
a lot of
Sex with
people who
you.
call Axel a pedophile, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who call him
Yeah,
a
there's
pedophile,
a lot of people
but
who call Axel
But
pedophile.
I
yes.
do not fucking threaten all of them and say I'm gonna go to your house and kick
Yes,
your
you
ass
do,
'cause said
Shaggy.
some
You
shit
got a
about my
restraining
mom.
order from your
You're
last
gay.
job.
That's what gay
You're
means.
because
very
you did that.
This is
threatening.
not
You're
third
very
grade,
threatening,
faggot.
Shaggy. And
do that
good.
all the time,
I want
Shaggy.
you to be afraid, and I want you to be
Well,
threatened.
I
want you to be
hope
Because
afraid,
you're not
very
threatening
person
it
says.
any other
If
way,
you don't
so
carry
I'm
them out,
writing.
you look really
You
bad.
need simple terms, Shaggy. You're going to get your head stomped in if you want to go around saying you're going to rape
Well,
kids.
come do it. I mean,
Come do it.
I
hear
am
you
saying I'm
that. I
gonna
just
come
don't think
do
you're
it.
gonna.
I hope
Yeah,
Percy
but you're
flies
not
out
gonna.
there
I'm
and does
confirming
what he
it.
says
I
he's going
gave
to
a
do.
very
that.
specific
Could you
threat.
imagine? That's
It's
how you
very-
redeem yourself, Persip. You redeem yourself by actually going and doing it, like Shaggy just said. You show up at the boathouse, you fire up the stream, and it's just you outside the boathouse stomping Shaggy's head in. If you do that, then you're redeemed, okay? That's where we're at.
Yeah, but you're not gonna do it.
What's going to happen
Yeah,
to you?
you're not
going to
gonna-
disappear.
Show
You know
Shag-
what
prove
happened to Mormon
Shaggy
Shaggy?
wrong,
I'm going to know.
Persip. Prove
what
him
happened
wrong.
to you, Shaggy. Just me.
Sure.
And maybe
And the fact that you're saying this on a live stream makes me believe that. That's why I really believe it, because you're saying it in front of
Shaggy's
everybody.
sted.
I know
You're
you
clearly
really
Shaggy's
believe
so
taking all
fucking
of the
scared.
steps. No, you're clearly
Shaggy's
taking all
so
the steps
fucking scared. You
professional
hear it?
killers use,
He's trying to
including
cope his way
telling
out of
literally
believing that
everyone
this
in the
isn't
community
happening.
that they're
Yes,
mostly
50
retarded
people in the
person.
live stream. They'll convict
Yeah,
me,
and
Shaggy.
you're doing it in a place where I've recorded it, and like other
The
people
police
probably
won't believe it's your
because it's accurate
schizophrenia or
recording.
your rampant drug
Base
use.
No, I
person.
believe you. No, I
Shaggy
just want to
shook.
say I really do believe you, and I will be
hope
like
you do.
paranoid.
Oh,
About this.
Shaggy
I'm gonna
does
be
believe
like
him.
paranoid. A fat, short faggot like you is gonna come stomp my head.
Yes, a fat
Who are
short
you
faggot is going to
Who
stomp
are you
your
calling
anorexia.
short, Shaggy? Who the fuck are you gonna call short? Shaggy, you're like 5 foot at most. Fucking, they made a joke about you at Axelfest, Shaggy, where they got you a Happy Meal and you sat in the chair like a child. What do you mean? What do you mean, dude? What the fuck are you talking about, Shaggy Short? Shut the fuck up, Shaggy. Shut the fuck up.
Gas into the concrete. Absolutely, Shaggy.
No, I probably could kick your ass. I'm just being real, but just because
No,
I'm
you
not a guy
can't,
who likes to
Shaggy.
gamble, I'm
Yourself
gonna
You're
have
a
one
fucking
instead.
twig. You ain't hurting anybody with them
I
fucking
mean, I don't know.
You
You
don't
seem
sound
kind
too
of like.
confident about that, Shaggy.
How tall are you?
I wouldn't
How tall
be.
are you?
How
I wouldn't be
tall
too
are
confident
you?
about
How tall
that,
are you?
Shaggy.
How fucking tall?
How tall are you?
How tall are you, Shaggy?
Yeah, that's like
Which is very average height.
Jabberjaw.
5'10".
How tall are
I
you,
don't know.
How tall are
Shaggy?
you, Shaggy?
Jabberjaw is 5'11". How heavy are
5'11".
you? How heavy are
Shaggy,
you?
you're not
I weigh
5'11".
about 175.
You're not 5'11", Shaggy.
Yeah, I can kick your ass.
Yeah, I'm sure you could, Shag. Well, you'll
Shaggy
get
over
your
here
shot.
boasting about fighting.
Yeah, you're not in that range of like so much bigger than me that it would be like a one-sided fight. Like I can admit Brian probably would kick my ass almost certainly, but you don't sound like
Base.
you have
Brian
that
will
much
be
of an
there too.
advantage.
Don't you worry.
I'm gonna be there, Shaggy.
You'll
You
be
heard
You
tasting
can't
first.
some
fight
of
on your
Brian's
own. You need
boots,
Brian
too.
to back you up. You need
Yeah,
Brian
why
to back
not?
you up.
He has a vested interest in this.
Kind of
There's
a
no
fucking
honor.
coward.
There's no honor in killing of that
I have every right to have
anorexic
a
guy.
gun. At this point, I have
Midget.
every right to have a gun, don't I? Because at this point, it's not even like I shouldn't be afraid of you physically.
Look at
And
Shaggy.
you're gonna show up.
Shaggy's so fucking scared. He's now like going, I'm gonna get a gun. I'm gonna get a gun.
Like backup. So yeah,
Imagine taking such an L from Percy Cassidy, Shaggy. For shame. For shame. How do you let Percy mog you into the idea that you gotta defend yourself at all times now? What a pussy.
just fucking bring a gun. You're a pussy.
Yes, you should bring a gun, Shaggy.
You're a pussy. You're
We can
like
put
a
it in
gay
your head
pussy.
to
Why
end
should
your
I be
misery.
scared of you?
We can put a bullet in your
Like,
head.
you're
to end your misery
175
after I shot your
pounds and
head
you're
off.
Oh my
5'11"
God,
and you're
Percy.
talking like you're fucking Rambo.
They're both
Who the fuck do you
manlets.
think you are? At least
I am
I don't go
Rambo,
online
Shaggy.
and talk like this. At least
No,
I
you
don't
just
go
talk
online
about
and talk
raping
like this.
children.
You
You're way
absolute
above me,
faggot.
Shaggy.
I am gonna rape Brian's children. I am gonna rape his
Well,
children.
Dude,
then
I
you'll
dare
argue
you
and
come
get
on.
your
You
head
won't ever come here,
stomped in.
And when
Shaggy.
I'm
You don't
raping
got-
them, I'm
you
gonna
won't
say,
even attempt
"Hey
it.
kid, this is because Perspic is a bitch.
And
This
you're
is
gonna
happening
get
to
your
you
head stomped
specifically
in, Shaggy.
because Perspic is a bitch." No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You
Yeah, you
fucking
will.
loser.
Yeah, you will,
absolute
Shaggy.
fucking weak ass loser. Fuck you and fuck your mother. Fuck you and fuck your mother. That's
Shaggy's
what I have
mad.
to say to you. Is fuck
Shaggy's
you
so
and fuck
mad.
your
Bring
mother.
your body pillow,
He's
Shaggy.
so fucking
Probably gonna
mad.
stand.
Stomp
If
that into
anything,
the
you'd
concrete.
show
Shaggy in the
up
body
and hide
pillow.
behind Brian Dunn like a gay cheerleader. You fucking faggot. And it figures that Brian, being gay, would have you sucking his dick.
When you suck the trash. How do you feel? Axel calls you a fag, hands and knees, and you suck his cock. How do you feel about cock? As he shits all over you on a live
Unironically, I
stream?
feel. Hold on.
As
I've
he
got an
calls
answer
you a
for you. I've
fag
got-
to
when
your
you're done,
face? Does he call you a fag to your face all the
Call
time,
you a
Shaggy?
fag to your face, but you don't.
I am a fag, Shaggy, and
Look.
so are you.
Based.
Yeah, you're
Based
making that.
Percy. What it is. It is what it is, Shag. Percy's a fag, and so is Shaggy.
You're a
Yes.
gay fag. My
Yes,
point
I
of the
am a
matter
gay
is,
fag.
I
And
think.
so are you, Shaggy.
Yeah, my point
You're
is.
the gayest
My
and
point is, I think,
faggiest of the
unironically,
fags.
without Brian Dunn's help, I could kick your ass. I think without Brian Dunn's help, I'd easily kick your
Yes,
ass.
you
Yeah, I think so. That's the impression you get.
It's so fucking flattering to hear Shaggy admit that if I step in the ring, Shaggy knows I would kill him. Question it. He just fucking knows that I would mog him and that if I wasn't there, he could totally handle Percy. One-on-one. Let's go. Thank you, Shaggy. At least you are accepting reality that I would fucking murder you.